Is it giving rights to parents, or is it student censorship? That's the crux of a legal challenge of a state law set to go into effect Monday. So this law bans discussions, programs, and activities related to race, gender identity, and sexual orientation in schools. Our Adam Schwager tells us about the lawsuit filed today.
But when our stories are labeled as inappropriate, it tells us that who we are is controversial and unwelcome.
Azama Sadiq is a student in the A-Leaf Independent School District and a senior policy associate at Students Engaged in Advancing Texas, or SEAT. Under a soon-to-be implemented law, SEAT says they'd be forced to censor themselves from talking about race, ethnicity, and gender identity on school property, and claims it violates their First Amendment rights.
We believe it's blatantly unlawful for the state government to try to ban all clubs across the state that support LGBTQ plus students.
Opponents are calling it a student identity censorship bill, but its proponents call it a parent's Bill of Rights.
It's the Texas tradition of supporting and expanding and safeguarding the rights and roles of parents in their kids' upbringing and their children's education.
While the bill is expansive, the lawsuit targets 4 key areas: bans on any reference to gender identity, sexual orientation, race or ethnicity in any school policies, bans on any faculty assisting in gender social transitioning, bans on any faculty aiding or helping students with gender identity or sexual orientation questions, and then bans on any gender identity or social orientation geared student groups. The ACLU and students like Sadiq hope the court stop the measure before it's set to go into effect on Labor Day.
Every student in Texas deserves the freedom to learn and the right to see ourselves reflected in our schools.
The bill's author, while arguing in favor of the measure earlier this year, said it all comes down to the parents.
At its core, the Texas Parental Bill of Rights in education is about reaffirming that parents are the chief decision makers for their children.
In Austin, I'm Adam Schwager.
And taking a closer look at what this law does, it requires districts to give families a standardized parental rights form at enrollment in every school year. And that form covers a lot, including letting parents know that they have a right to review instructional materials, including library books. It also standardizes the right to remove a child from certain instruction without academic penalty. This has historically included health and sex education. And the law also requires schools to notify parents about health-related services, things like counseling or emotional support. Parents must get written notice before school starts each year, and they have the right to withhold consent.